Time for rolling.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Endless55 here from the Time for Only Esports podcast. Real quick today, I'm just going to bring you a short video for people that maybe haven't seen it yet. I'm going to walk through the UI. I do not click through everything. This was literally probably 30 minutes after my app updated. I just screen recorded and went through and looked at everything just to get my first reaction of how everything was, how everything felt. I know there's been a lot of feedback early on about the UI, and a lot of people were worried just from a one still screenshot. So, immediately right away, you automatically see you have a new 10 more levels. I think a lot of people were looking forward to that. That way, they were just stuck on 30, nowhere to go. Currently, I was on 29. I haven't been playing as much because of content creation. So, I'm not even on 30 yet, and I've been around for 3 years now. But, you're going to have bigger rewards, bigger things coming out of those chests, which will be definitely nice going forward. I guess it will give more seasoned players some things to work towards. Definitely on the casual side, if people actually care about trying to grind each level. I know it can definitely be a grind. It can be pretty difficult to try and reach that next chest. I know they've had eyes and skins, and now moving towards blueprints. Maybe you'll get a free blueprint in one of the chests. So I think that's going to be nice for some of those. Again, the more veteran players, casual players have something to grind for. So going in here and looking at starting to look at each tab in the upper right corner, I noticed there's three icons. I kind of want to explore what they are. The first one looks like a calendar, and obviously today in Vainglory. Okay, so we have our kind of quests and things that you can be working on, a bonus daily quest, and I think that hopefully that will change, and maybe we'll have more quests going on in the future. The next one is what our traditional news tab was, the blueprints of skins, each news, community, update notes, esports, all different things that you can go into and look at art, where the community content is posted. Esports tab, still nothing has been updated yet. We are waiting for all the new information. The next and the last one with the little hat is the Academy tab. Didn't spend too much time in there because I didn't really want to look at all the videos, but we have all the academies, and we can learn for all the new players, which I think is really good. The very next tab under the home, which I never actually featured the home, I will at the end, is the hero tab. So it actually still looks pretty familiar from what we've seen in the other UI. We have the hero skins and talents. You can go through and look at each one. That's pretty traditional. Going on to the market here, Wizard of Oz chest. I'm glad they do have the Wizard of Oz hero, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the ten woman alpha is just hilarious. I love the themes. The new Kestrel skin looks really nice. You have like the packages and the deals here. You can get both the new skins. So now going into the market, I wish I didn't fly through this video as much when it comes to when I was recording. That way I had more time to talk. But the market, again, is just, it seems to be what it has been in the past, and like, the usual. So here's where I'll spend a little more time going over the skins. As you can see, the little green bar and the bottom left corner of each skin kind of shows that um, you have that blueprint unlocked, probably from the amount of cards you had before the update hit. You can see the ones that are, it's kind of weird because it looks like the ones that are darkened you don't own, which I think is strange. I feel like I would like them to be lit up, meaning I do own them, but it says owned underneath, and I think the ones I don't have are lit up. The ones that you still can get are lit up. The prices are there, but also, so for instance, that legendary fortress right there is lit up, and I do have the blueprint, so that way I can spend essence on them. I think I'm going to do that once I scroll through and continue to try to figure out how the new skin system it works. But the ones that I do own and I do unlock a blueprint for, I can actually go through and destroy that blueprint just to get more essence, and that way I can spend that essence for more blueprints. And I think I have a lot of essence. I'm at like 50,000 or 40,000 after I get done spending some of it, and I think that's from all the cards that were destroyed coming into update 2.12. So I mean, the essence is what is really going to be a more important currency. I feel like the hunt for the blueprints is going to be more. I see I would say the grind will be more difficult trying to get each new skin. It's going to be more challenging. You have to get more rare drops in the chest, but. Um, I think they did a pretty decent job. It could just be me thinking that, oh, if it's lit up, I own it, but if it's dark, I don't. So here I'm actually going to, finally realize like, okay, so I have the blueprint, and I can also craft it for 2,500 essence. Again, I had 40,000 at this point, and then I'm just gonna, so this one I don't have the blueprint yet. So this was what it will look like. You can find blueprints by completing quest, or you can just straight up buy it with the ice that you do have. No blueprint here for these, epics that where you had to collect a decent amount of cards in order to get that 33%. You see there, I do have the legendary Catherine. Now I can craft it. And the legendary one is going to be 5,000 essence. So, it's a good amount of essence, but I still feel like you can get a lot of essence just by destroying blueprints. Going into the party tab, I do feel like it's a little weird. I feel like the left side, I guess the reason why the space is so big is when you do create like a 5v5 party, and even if it's private, you have like the spectator mode, and but the side on the right is your typical invite and chat. I think it doesn't need necessarily to be bigger. The guild tab, it still looks normal. The time for rolling guild here. The team tab, just my brother and I. We are just beginning because we never really play together. But I think the party tab is nothing crazy. Social tab is, that's where you can kind of chat and talk to friends. Here's the home button. Now I can hit play. I was in a party, but this is what I really like. I really think you open up the app. The first thing you see is hit play, and then you have all the options on what to do. You can watch the videos, and it gives a little clip about the game mode you were trying to play if you don't know what's happening, which I think is really good to have. Again, for those new players, it kind of gives a quick breakdown and an overview. And let's show the newer players how to do it. Look at it; it's beautiful. I want to take a screenshot of it. It looks so good. But look, 3v3 Blitz Battle Royale Onslaught will be leaving here soon. But the how to play is really clutch, and I think it's a nice addition on the home feature. Again, this was just a quick video over the UI. I know I flew through it while recording, but I think overall, personal opinions, I like it. I don't think it's perfect. I think there's still things to be worked on. It's 2.12. We're still looking for a couple of weeks until 3.0 starts. I think people saying that it's clunky and whatnot. I'm not quite sure what they mean by clunky. I didn't think it felt unsmooth or it felt awkward rolling through it. I don't know about you guys or how you feel about the UI, but you can comment below in the sections and let me know how you feel. But I think that is all I have for this short video over Vainglory's new UI. Cheers.